Shashown! Shashown! I like it.
Hey, make sure you like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Hey, I'm back! That was probably a little loud. I took a couple months off. I decided to make a little money instead of making a bunch of videos. I tend to do that. I'll make a bunch of videos, then I'll go ahead and come across some business venture and make some money. That's what I like to do. I like to make money. Who don't like to make money? I love to make money. I also like drinking. Anyways, today I want to talk about how to make your own merch. Your own merchandise, how to create your own merch, how to create your own merchandise is what I'm talking about. And what I mean by that is create merchandise that is specifically about you. When you're online and you're trying to brand yourself as, you know, some kind of authority, or even if you're online and you're trying to just, you know, be a part of the society, but yeah, you have something to say, you should definitely try to make your own merchandise, swag, and sell it. I mean, people will buy it. I mean, you have fans. You might only have a couple hundred, but I only have 560 on my YouTube channel. I'm sure I'll sell a few of these shirts that I'm going to talk about today, only because So let's go ahead and get started. It's a really simple process. This will not take me long. I'm going to use Teespring. However, there are tons of places out there. You can use Shopify, Printful, Redbubble, Spreadshirt, TeePublic, Fine Art America. Let's see, there's Sunfrog, Amazon by Merch, or Merch by Amazon. I don't know how you say it. I don't use it. You got T Fury, Cafe Press. There's a ton of them. There's so many of them. However, I use Teespring. I've been using Teespring for, good Lord, probably 5-6 years now. And it's done me, I mean, you know, it's come a long way from where it was, but it serves my needs just fine to creating merchandise for either one of my Instagram stores, which I do talk about in one of my videos. I'll go ahead and leave that right there so you can check it out. And also, you know, if you watch some of my videos, you'll see that I'm kind of a dick to some of these people out there that are trying to pass off their horrible products to us and saying, hey, you can make money with this. This is not one of those things. This is completely free. All this takes is effort and the ability to use a computer. All right, so let's get started. The first thing I want to do, of course, is open a Teespring account. If you don't have a Teespring account, go ahead and pause, go over there and set up a Teespring account. It's really easy. All right? That's all you got to do. Set up a Teespring account. Really, really easy. Now, before I go into Teespring and start my design, I'm going to use another free service called Photor. I use Photor. It's the same thing as Canva. They're both free. Either one of them you can use. I just use Photor. I don't know why. I think it's because the first one I came across. All right. So what I want to do in here to create, I'm going to create a t-shirt or, all right. Inside here, I want to make my width 4,000 and my height 4,000. All right. And we hit apply because this is going on a shirt or a mug or a blanket, you know, so you want to make sure you fill up that whole template. All right. Okay, so we're just going to start with some text here. Bring some text in here, add a heading. Say we'll come up with something. I already created a shirt, and I was like, I already did it. But I'm going to do one with you guys. I'm going to come up with something clever here, something really clever. you want to fill up this whole space with the words and as much of the picture as you can. That looks like that will work really well. All right. Now I want to hit save. When I hit save, you can give it any old generic name. You know, it doesn't really matter, just so you can remember it. You know, I'm just gonna put something in there. All right. Now here's what you gotta do. You gotta hit PNG, and then apply transparent background to all pages. And now you can see how it became transparent. All right. And we hit. Because if you don't do that, you'll have that color white on your shirt. A lot of you probably have been messing around with different things to create designs, and you're like, how the fuck do I get that color out from behind it? This is how you do it. Use a free tool like Photor. All right, so I'm going to download that. Take it back. All right. Should be downloading. There it goes. Go ahead and close that. Now, while that's downloaded, I'm going to come over here to Teespring. This is what I use. Now, like I said, you could use any of those other ones I mentioned. Most of them are free. Some of them come with a premium package. Teespring is just strictly free, and they're going to take out their money when you make a sale. That's how they do it. Basically, like if you're working a stock and you have a spread as instead of a commission. Never mind, I don't want to confuse you. Let's go to start designing. All right, so you want to choose your product. All right, so you can choose any one of these products up in here to begin with. I'm just going to choose a regular shirt. And you ask you to buy or sell. I want to sell. All right. Now you can add your text here. I just don't do it. I like to do it over on my Photor because when I bring my image in here, you'll see why. It all work. And it fits in really nice. I'm going to see if I can't get a little bigger. Because you see right here, it says, it says great. And I want to keep it within that print quality. That's probably as big as I'm going to get it. Right there. Alright. And I'll hit preview. Cock-a-doodle-doo. I'll add some colors. Add a pink. And I generally don't add more than 4 or 5 colors. I usually keep it around 2, just to keep it simple and not to over. You don't want to overwhelm customers with a lot of choices. You know, they see a design, they like it, give them a couple colors to choose, they'll pick it and they'll move on. But if you give them like 6 or 7, they'll sit there and just dwell on that shit and you're like, never mind, I don't want it. So just give them a few colors. All right. Big deal. And it is, if you're thinking about it, I'm just showing you process. So once that's done, it's as simple as hit done, and you can set your price. All right. I generally make all my shirts a little less expensive, $21.99. And you can see it stays intact with what they're doing in Europe, you know. So we'll go ahead and continue. Now you can choose, here's where you can choose different merch. All right. So we already have the classic tee. You know, we might want to add a hoodie. So I'll say, let's add the hoodie. Just check the box. Done. Let's say I want to add the long sleeve tee. I mean, you can add anything you want here. I'm just showing you. Creating my own merch. Accessories. I could put a bag in there. Sticker. I always like to do mugs. People like to buy mugs, honestly. They buy a shirt and they get the mug with it. All right. And I'll stop right there. And I added enough merch. You know, and I'll show you right here. I'll just put a cock-a-doodle-doo. And, you know, blah, 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 blah. You could put, it comes, you know, you can get a mug, you can get a blah, 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 whatever. You keep adding stuff in there if you want to. And then, bam, we're live. I mean, here we are. Now I can go ahead and start promoting my listing, send it over to social media, all that stuff. So what I did, special for my show on Just Sean because of who I am, I created a shirt earlier. And I just want to go ahead and take you right over and show you what it looks like right now. Get my How Do I Block You in Real Life shirt today. It's really inexpensive. Get the mug. If you got an iPhone, get an iPhone case. Help a brother out. No, I'm just kidding. I mean, that's how you do it, though. You make your own merch and you put it out there, and people will buy it. I mean, that's how it works. It's not rocket science. It's not hard. I get a lot of comments on my YouTube channel about people afraid of being on video. You just can't. You just got to have a whole bag of don't give a shits. Really, honestly. But yet you got to give a shit. But I mean, like, you just got to carry a way about yourself to get her done. As the old rednecks used to say, I guess. So what we're going to do here is finish up. And thank you for being here. And get yourself a How Do I Block You in Real Life shirt or mug today from Just Sean. Thanks for tuning in once again. Out!